Hey folks, welcome to another Friday Fishing Forecast. I'm your host Todd Fouché, and again, thank you very much for coming to our YouTube page, watching our videos. We really appreciate it. Chad and I are very fortunate to have grown this channel to where it is today, and it keeps growing, and we really highly appreciate that. We appreciate everybody watching, everybody coming by the office, everybody ordering online. I just can't thank you enough, and as I've stated before, the reason why we do what we do is simply because we want to help our fellow anglers go out and catch fish. This is what this is all about, going out and helping people catch fish. So if we can straighten that learning curve just a little bit, that's very important to us. So again, thank you very much for all of the support. We really appreciate it. And if you don't know, we do have a get-together coming up on October 2nd at Sunray Marine at their holiday location. We're going to have food, we're going to have a steel drum band, we're going to have a cornhole competition where you can win up to $100 off your service for your boat. You could win shirts, you could win jigs, you can win all kinds of stuff. So we'll have that going on. And so we want to change the theme every time we do something like this. We're going to do it about once every quarter. Sunray has learned that, and we also have learned that it's a great thing. Besides doing like just a regular boat show or anything else like that, we wanted to help bring people to Sunray. We wanted to open their eyes to what Sunray has to offer, plus what we have to offer, and plus it gives us an opportunity to get together with our fans, our friends, and just have a good time, because that's what it's about, is meeting each other, making new friends. We've made a lot of great friends from this channel, which I truly appreciate. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the Friday fishing forecast and what we have coming up for this weekend. It looks like the weather is going to be absolutely perfect. I think slight chances of rain Saturday and Sunday. I think there's a cold front that's kind of pushing down, and they're teetering back and forth. What they're saying is it's going to clear out the moisture, and it's actually going to make it somewhat comfortable. And I think the following week we actually do have a cold front coming through. So we're coming into that time of year, and as we get in further into that time of year, we'll discuss exactly what we're looking for when these fronts come through and how it changes the patterns of the fish. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the tides and schooners for this weekend. Okay, on Saturday, we have a low tide at 10:48 a.m. at a 0.51 foot. Then we have a high tide at 5:23 p.m. at a 1.85 foot. Then we have another low tide at 9:35 p.m. at a 1.52 foot. And then on Sunday, we have a low tide at 11:41 a.m. at a 0.55 foot. And then we have a high tide at 6:32 p.m. at a 1.74 foot. And then we have another low tide at 9:27 p.m. at a 1.63 foot. So as you can see, the tide from late evening into nighttime is a very slow tide. So like on Saturday, if you have the time to go out there and hit that slower tide in the evening, I think that's going to be a great tide for snapper and grouper. And that outgoing tide in the morning is going to be really good for snook, redfish, trout, your flats fishing fish that you want to go after. And speaking of flats fishing, I'm not done with that video of saltwater fishing for beginners. I'm not done with that by any means. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and do a segment of how I go out and catch bait, which I've covered before, and actually what I'm looking for when I'm fishing docks. A lot of people don't talk about that, and there's a little bit of a science to fishing docks. You just don't go up to a dock and start fishing it, because not all docks hold fish. So there's certain things that I look for when I'm dock fishing that I'll get into when we cover that. I'm going to probably go out and do that tomorrow. I'm actually filming the Friday fishing forecast on Thursday so I can get it done and get it into YouTube so we can download it and have it come up on Friday at 5. But I'm going to go out tomorrow, and I'm actually going to concentrate on a couple different things. I'm going to talk about dock fishing, how to catch bait, and then I'm just gonna, I haven't fished the bay in almost 4 weeks, so I'm gonna just go out and see what's going on out there, and put it up as a fishing video as part of that Saltwater for Beginners. So watch out for that video. Now let's go ahead and talk about the salooners for this weekend. On Saturday, we have a minor feeding time from 10:54 a.m. to 11:54 a.m. And then we have a major feeding time from 3:55 p.m. to 5:55 p.m. And then on Sunday, we have a minor feeding time from 11:48 a.m. to 12:48 p.m. And then we have a major feeding time from 4:41 p.m. to 6:41 p.m. Again, if you watch the Saltwater for Beginners, I talk about tides and salooners and how I pay attention to them and how I go about setting up on certain parts of flats, certain parts of mangrove islands, things like that. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and look for that video. It's a Saltwater for Beginners video. I'm going to have probably 3 or 4 parts to that video. If you don't know, we finally got our cast nets in. We've had really good sales on our cast nets. So if you don't know, or if you're looking for a cast net, we have great prices on cast nets. It's a Talon cast net. It's our brand of cast nets. So if you're looking for a cast net, we have a great cast net. It lays out flat when you throw it, so it throws much bigger than what it really is. And our pricing is unbelievable for cast nets. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out. Again, TampaBayFishingChannel.com is our website. If you're looking for jigs, braided line, fluorocarbon line, cast nets, shirts, hats, pretty much anything is on our website. Or you can come right to our location, and I'll put the address down in the description. You can stop by here Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. We're here. We have all our jigs in stock and working on some things. As I stated before, we're working on some big things right now, and I would love to talk about some of them. I just can't because we have to seal the deal completely. We are also, our boat is still in the shop, and more than likely we'll have it by the end of October. That's what the consensus is. So looking forward to that. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for all of the support. If it wasn't for you guys, this whole business wouldn't even be here. It wasn't meant to be a business. It was just meant to be a YouTube channel to help promote what we do and how we do it. And it just grew from there, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And if you do get a chance, come out and see us on October 2nd at Sunray Marine at the Holiday location. I'll put it up here. The event, if you go to our Facebook page, click on going or click on interested and let us know that you're coming. Like I said, we're gonna have food, steel drum band. We're gonna have a cornhole competition where you can win all kinds of prizes, and just come and hang out with us, and you can possibly meet some new people to go fishing with. So again, thank you. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.